Hey there, homeschool moms. Have you ever wondered why it seems like the interactions between you and your husband bleeds over into the homeschool life? How many of you want to figure out how to make sure that the relationship between you and your spouse is a positive one and you get rid of all the aches and pains that lead to homeschooling becoming so much more complex and necessary? Well, I've committed to posting a video every Sunday called the Sunday Sauna. And since this is our first video, I just wanted to go real quick into the metaphor of the sauna, right? Saunas, you go into that room. It's like a dry heat compared to the wet heat in a jacuzzi. And this dry heat is pretty intense, but it feels really good. Sometimes it's really foggy. They've got this like maybe a hot stone, and you get to pour water onto the stone, and then the steam kind of permeates the room. And you're just sitting there in your towel, and you're leaning your head back, and you're thinking, meditating, whatever, maybe even having a conversation with somebody else who might be in there. And you're experiencing a dry heat that heats you up from the inside out. And then what happens next? You then start to sweat. And this sweat it's God's mechanism for you to pretty much cool down. And as you're cooling down, the sweat is falling on your body, and you are releasing toxins from out of your body, right? And these toxins need to be out of the body. Sometimes in marriage, you're having conversations and you're just spilling out all these toxins onto your husband, and it just goes downhill from there, right? I would like to suggest to you that the thing that needs to be done in your experience of, you want to have a conversation about something really hard, whether it's about homeschooling or it's about marriage, finances, whatever the case may be, you may want to just have an important conversation, and you're wanting to make sure to keep the relationship intact between you and your husband. Well, what needs to happen is that, for example, when you're in the sauna, after you sweat, when you come out, what do? You go take a shower. Taking a shower is an extremely important step after the sauna, after working out. When you sweat, those toxins pour out of your pores, and then you cool down and it dries and stays on your skin. If you don't wash it off, then it's going to be reabsorbed back into your body, back into your bloodstream. And who wants toxins into their bloodstream? That's going to affect your mind. So in your relationship, in homeschooling, and especially with your husband, you're going to want to wash off those toxins, right? So you're boiling inside. You got something you really want to talk about. You want to get off your chest. Go for a walk. I go for what I call really hard walks, where I bring a stick and I'm like stamping it on the ground and just getting the energy out, walking really hard, swinging my arms, taking deep breaths, bringing in the oxygen. It feels amazing, y'all. You just get the energy out by the form of exercise. Or go take a cool drink of water to rehydrate your body, rehydrate your mind. Something else you could do is, like I said, deep breathing, very intentional breathing, or maybe even a power nap might help. But this showering, the cleansing off of these toxins is absolutely necessary before engaging in a conversation with your spouse. And like I said, it may have nothing to do with him, but you just kind of want the tension to just simmer down. And why do we want to do this? Because we want to keep our relationships intact with our husbands. That is the primary relationship in a family, is between a husband and a wife. And when you are having intense moments with your spouse, it is going to definitely bleed over into your homeschooling. Your kids are not going to care about circle time or the history lesson when they just heard their parents having an argument. They've got worries and anxieties on their mind. They're just wondering, what's happening, what's going on. You don't want to bring that kind of negative energy or tension to the homeschool life, to your kids' lives, right? So that's why it's important to do that. And why this works is simply because when we're kind to one another, when we take care of ourselves, the Word of God says, keep thine heart with all diligence, for out of it are the issues of life. When we take care of what's going on inside of us, then we're able to take care of what comes out of us at the people that we love. And that is a very key element to ensuring that the complexities of life don't taint the homeschooling experience. I know you love your husband. I know you respect him and you want to have a great relationship with him. Consider taking those showers, so to speak, to wash off the toxins before engaging. So this was our Sunday sauna. I hope you enjoyed it. If you like it. Click that like button, subscribe to our Renee Simone coaching community, and share it with somebody that you think might be able to enjoy this kind of content. I love y'all. Have a beautiful day with your family.